I see some in my eyes. God dang. They gotta tell me you see something in my eye. Let me know. I'll do the same for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Take one drink. Urgent.
People I know.
Really? You sing. Okay. Boys are back.
Boys are back in town.
All the boys are back.
All the boys.
All the boys. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. Full house.
Shout out to everybody.
Full house.
Like the show.
Yeah. Like Uncle Jesse. Who's your favorite person on Full House?
Kim Gibbler.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah.
She wasn't nothing. No.
Damn,
I dropped my lip on.
I never that dropped my hat.
It probably had to be Michelle or Stephanie.
Shit, Stephanie. Okay. Yeah.
One of the main
Uncle
characters.
Jesse's wife was the one. Ain't nobody gonna say it.
Rebecca.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
You ain't never watch Full House at all?
Yeah.
I know the show.
It's
but I didn't watch it.
TGIF.
Right.
I turned it off at 7:30. Family Matters was 7 o'clock. I was over with for me in my house. It was over with.
Joey Gladstone was funny.
Now,
once they added Hanging with Mr. Cooper on there at like 8 o'clock, we went back. But 7:30.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper was solid though. Yeah, Mark Curry. He played for the Warriors.
Yeah,
that was hard. Yeah. All right, winner or loser of the week. Talk to me, Weezy. What was you finna say? You finna go crazy?
Yeah,
I know you was. I know you was going Topanga.
Don't do it.
Who knew you was going Topanga? Who?
Topanga hard.
Topanga hard.
Yeah, who was you gonna say? What you gonna say?
No,
still.
Now go ahead.
No,
we here. We here now. Let's get there.
We ain't there.
Oh, we gone?
Yeah, let's go.
Give me a winner or loser of the week.
My winner of the week, man. Mom's birthday was this week.
Man, shout out to Mom.
Shout out to Mom. Happy birthday, Moms.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. We took out to eat last night. It was rough.
Yeah.
But just good birthday. My stomach out, yeah.
Oh, everybody else's stomach ain't all right.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Damn.
Move right along.
Right on.
Shout out to Moms. Happy birthday, Moms.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Talk to me live.
Loser of the week, man. NCAA brackets. Early. On first day.
First day.
For not just me, everybody.
As we record this podcast, there's only 23 brackets of the world that are still perfect.
Yes, out of 20 million.
Shout out to them.
It's crazy.
It was
20
crazy.
Princeton messed up everything.
Thursday, the early first round.
First game.
Yeah.
Done.
Like, damn.
Cancel Christmas.
Tony Bennett, Virginia.
But never mind.
Arizona, too.
Never mind.
Yeah. It's tough. Yeah. Talk to me, Jeff.
Oh, man, my winner of the week is all the Bach boys across the world.
Reebok?
The Reebok boys. Shout out to Hibbett Sports. They had a 50% off all Reebok footwear last week. Got a brand new pair of OG Questions, brand new pair of Step Over Iverson, Step Over Answer 4s, and a brand new pair of Shaq Diesel 1s, all at half price. Shout out to the Bach boys. We won.
Yeah.
$60 for a pair. For the
You got them on?
Why you put them on?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he's up. He's up. You know,
Seeing his bleed. I think that's cap.
I can see the receipt.
Lord.
Yeah. Nah, I don't need to receipt. You got to put them to the dirt.
cap.
That's cap.
A cap on a $62 pair of shoes? I ain't a rich man. I'm telling you what.
Dang.
I ain't gotta lie about a $62 pair of shoes.
Yeah, that's all.
My name Bennett. I ain't in there.
Shout out to the Bach boys.
Yeah, shout out to the Bach boys. I have a winner or a loser. It's everybody that participated in the March Madness Challenge, Full Sport Press, Yahoo Bracket Challenge. The only person in this room that did not participate.
It's me. I raised my hand.
No, I'm just saying. I wouldn't.
I'm telling you.
Why not, though?
Huh? Why not?
Yeah.
That ain't my thing.
Yeah. So everybody, that participated, if you were lucky enough to get in, you get an FSP care package if you win. Last I checked, I think Riley Walker. Still number one. Shout out to AP. Hey, that's my dog.
AP Walker.
AP Walker.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shout out to Riley.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's always fun to do that. Even if your team's not in it, me and Weezy's team in it. We not in it. And Coach Locke, your team ain't in it because, you know what I'm saying? Team just ain't in it.
Just not in it.
Yeah, just ain't in it.
Yeah.
Jeff, Memphis Tigers is in there.
Still
still in there. And the cameraman's team is in there as well. Fighting. They fighting. They fight.
Yeah.
They are fighting. Yeah. Nah, that shit don't count.
No, that's not NCAA.
It's NIT.
Y'all turn the NIT down.
We turn the NIT down. How crazy? That's how much we ain't like each other.
I seen Kentucky did it a couple years ago too.
Yeah, they ain't like each other neither. Yeah. Let's kick it off, guys. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3,
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Cameron, how you doing, brother?
Wolfpack.
Oh,
Yeah, too sweet. It's too sweet. It's too
I
sweet.
got a question about the Wolfpack thing.
Talk to me.
What's like the college, North Carolina State? Were they doing that before WCW?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I would bet so.
I
I
would be a
would
big
gander
man.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think they started from WCW.
I can see that.
I think it started from the whole-
roll with
Shout
it.
out to the Wolfpack.
Hey,
They did.
hey, Arsenio Hall invented this.
Oh, yeah, it's the
He
first time I've
definitely
seen
invented that.
Yeah, so in turn, yes.
He definitely did that.
Hey, I can't
For
even
sure.
say. Never mind. Episode 460, guys. We're analyzing the winners and losers of 2023 NFL free agency.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
You better than believe it.
Talk to me, Jeff. Best of the week.
I'm here, man.
Back.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Tell your elders you love them when you got them. Tell your elders you love them
better.
when you got them.
Damn right.
He better.
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn
sure.
right.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Talk to me, coach.
Best of the week, man. Kind of spoke on the early NCAA tournament time. And March Madness is no time like it. I'm going to get there one day.
Yeah, you are.
March
Yeah,
Madness.
you are.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
there.
Dirty
Yeah,
soldier.
you
style.
are.
Pulling up, too.
Yeah.
Pulling up my dog there.
We're
You know
going
what
to
I
get there.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Do the show live from
I'm
opening
pulling up.
64.
You know what I mean? I'm there.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Height. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Talk to me, Weezy. Your best of the week.
This week, man.
Uh-oh.
Harmony started T-ball practice this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's best of the week.
Pray for the
Best of the
coach.
week. Yeah.
Pray for the
Nah,
coach.
pray for me.
Pray for him.
for
He the
me.
problem. He the problem.
I gotta
You
sit back and chill.
Yeah, just relax.
Yeah, dog.
I gotta sit back and chill.
He a helicopter dad.
Nah, I ain't. But I gotta
be
sit
that.
back and
You a
chill.
helicopter
Yeah,
dad.
dog. Come on, man. It's early, man. Just let her like
Let-
the game.
yeah.
Let her
Yeah.
love the game, dog.
It's cool.
Just let her love the game.
Let's tell you what she did though, coach.
What she do?
Let me tell you what she did. She hit the ball with the tee. She hit the ball with the tee, right?
Yeah.
But I never told her about running the first base.
So was it her fault or your fault?
That's what she was learning. She was
I
learning.
didn't ask what she learned.
Learn from who?
Was it your fault or her fault?
I think it was their coach's fault. They should have told her. But anyway, she hit the ball with the tee, right?
Who taught her to hit the ball to tee?
Me. She
So
hit the
who
ball.
fault is you? They didn't teach you.
It's my fault, coach. My God.
Thank
So
you,
anyway, she hit the
Papa.
ball with the tee. She took the bat and she went to go get the ball she hit before she ran the first base.
She wanted to clean up.
That's what y'all been doing, probably.
She was out though.
She was out.
She was out.
She got herself out. She had a
Definitely
baseline and everything. You out, Harmony.
Them the reps. Them the reps
Was
she
she
was getting.
sad? She mad about it?
Nah, she was happy as hell.
That's good.
She don't
She hit
matter.
the ball.
That's
She
good.
was
That's
like,
all
That's
that
good.
matters.
That's
My
good.
best of the week is Kobe Bryant's reigning supreme again, man. The most worn shoe in the NBA, over 50,000 minutes played in the Kobe 5 and the Kobe 6 throughout this season. So shout out to the Kobe's, keeping the brand strong. The brand is strong. The brand is still strong.
they going to bring back the high tops.
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah,
Well-
that'll just go crazy.
Rumors is they're supposed to drop the reverse Grinch.
Yeah,
I
it's
need
Christmas
those.
time.
I
Yeah,
need those.
gotta get those. Yep. Talk to me, Weezy. Give me your worst of the week.
Worst of the week, man. My boy is dropping. I mean, my boy's coming here on the tour. Drake.
Drake. Mm-hmm.
Concert tickets are crazy these days,
Crazy.
right?
Yeah, expensive.
What's going on?
Well, you know why? You got to pay for two people. You paying $400,000 for one guy, $600,000-$700,000 for the next guy. It's got to be crazy.
The pre-sale tickets were like $400.
Yeah, you damn right they are. Yeah,
I'm sitting there with out.
yeah. I'm gonna miss that one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss that one.
I'll watch on y'all IG live.
Yeah, concerts.
Yeah.
I might be done with concerts.
If they keep putting out tickets like
Yeah,
this,
I
I'm
might be
definitely
done with
done.
concerts.
Yeah.
Like dead ass.
If they keep putting tickets like
Tickets
this,
like
I'm
that.
definitely
That's not even
done.
fun. Like Beyonce, bro. I get it. Beyonce is Beyonce. Her tickets were cheaper than Drake's.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
make
they
no-
paying for
they
two.
don't make
though.
no- they still
Paying
make
for
no
two
sense.
shows.
They don't
I
make no
get it.
But still,
But man, Beyonce.
The first one ain't
Yeah.
got a show.
Yeah,
Right.
He's gonna stand there.
Yeah, he just
Come on, dog.
Yeah. He got some
Yeah.
music though. He got hits though.
Yeah, he's gonna
Ooh,
stand
21?
there.
yeah,
21. Yeah,
he got some
he
hits.
got some
He's
slaps.
gonna stand there. Though.
He got the slaps.
good
though.
features, and
Great
everything.
features.
Yeah.
Stand there.
Yeah. Talk to me, coach.
Worst of the week, man. My high school alma mater, man, lost in the state tournament semifinals, man.
Day late in the dollar short. Mine too, coach. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to them though, because they can still say they last. Only four were remaining, so they can say they were the best four.
Yeah.
But shout out to them, man.
Shout out to Glenn Cliff.
Y'all got y'all ass beat though.
Dang.
I didn't
Yeah,
say
I
that.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
But
got
you
beat
did.
by-
We lost.
Yeah, y'all lost.
We lost.
We lost by 10, but still, you know, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the thing about being in games like that, though. Like, you thinking, like, so I think MLK is built with a lot of, like, upperclassmen. This Hillsborough team's a young team.
Very young.
So they sit and think that, you know, oh, we'll be back because we sophomores.
Don't work like that.
Life ain't like that.
Don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
I know I
Don't
see
work
it.
like that.
Yeah, and I've seen it happen, man. So, yeah. Shout out to the guys. A great year of both teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Weezy's alma mater to Hillsborough High School. Shout out to the guys. Talk to me, Jeff, because your boys. Y'all like, woo! It's been a long time coming, but I know
I don't know.
a change might come.
Might come. They with no effort.
Oh, yes, it is. Talk to me, man.
Lord have mercy. My worst of the week is Adrian Broner signing with Don King. Adrian, we've seen this movie plenty times.
Yeah.
Don put the cash on the table, had you taking pictures with the cash money from the contract. Adrian, I get it. Times is hard. Times is rough.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're not. That money wasn't real.
I'm
It was some ones on that.
I'm pretty sure it was. But that's the fact that he even fell for that.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
like,
true.
It's the
Come on.
problem.
That's true.
The
Come
fact
on,
that he
dog.
fell for that is the problem. Come on, AB.
Yeah.
I get it, man.
He desperate.
I know your fight got called off. Did you have on the 13th? You had a pay-per-view
Yeah.
fight. You was gonna get a majority of that gate. It's rough.
Yeah.
Not Don King though, bro.
Nah.
Anybody
Anybody
seen
but
this
Don
too?
King.
Anybody but Don King.
Don't
And
do
how
it.
does Don? Got to be in his 80s.
Don look-
80s plus.
Yeah.
Don didn't look good.
Still with the shit.
Yeah, always.
Still always gonna be
Him
with
and
the
Bob
shit.
Arum gonna always do the shit.
Always gonna
Yeah.
be with the shit. My worst of the week is March Madness, man. Working from home though. It ain't got the same. It ain't got the same je ne sais quoi, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you was still in, work time.
When you was at work.
Yeah,
and watching the
home,
game.
it's just like you're home. It ain't the same, man.
He mad 'cause
You
he
ain't getting
can-
your money's worth.
Think about this.
You work from home. You got the TV on.
He's mad that he can watch all the games at home.
It's something about having the fake
the iPad
Excel
up.
thing up on the screen.
having multiple screens, and then that whole screen right there is devoted to Tubi TV, whatever the hell it is. Man, listen, man, I ain't get my money's worth, Jeff. I ain't get my damn.
Would you rather have that Thursday and Friday off
You take
for March Madness,
Uh-huh.
or the Sunday off after? I mean, the Monday off after Super Bowl.
Thursday,
Thursday,
Friday.
Friday. Thursday, Friday.
Ain't even close. Ain't even close.
For you don't care. You ain't watch one
Ain't
game.
even close.
Sunday,
Yeah.
because it's Sunday. I mean, you're still off on Sunday no matter
It's
what.
Monday. Yeah, come on, man. It's Monday.
I mean, I know there's people, and I ain't
One day.
kicking
It's
it
one
like
day.
that
Give me
Sunday night.
Give me
It's
2
one day.
days of paid vacation from one.
Right. You really get
I ain't kicking it like that at the Super Bowl parties anyway.
right. I'm just sitting there watching the game.
Kick it right.
All them night. Give me that Monday out.
Kick it
Dang.
right. You.
Weezy and J-Ho.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get started with the first half, do you all have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
Yeah, we do have a award recipient for the listener. This week's award recipient is Chicago football fan.
It is. Hey, Chicago, man. When anytime you hear somebody
State and man.
oh, it's tough. It's suing Buffalo Wild Wings, guys, because he said their boneless wings are not wings at all.
Hey,
He says they're really chicken nuggets.
hey.
Yeah. In a lawsuit filed over the weekend, the man accuses Buffalo Wild Wings of false advertising. He says the name boneless buffalo wings would mean that they are deboned buffalo wings. But he says they're instead slices of chicken breast, deep fried like wings.
Dog.
The lawsuit calls on Buffalo Wild Wings to change the name of the product to indicate on the menu that the food is indeed chicken breast meat. The man who filed the lawsuit has filed multiple other class action lawsuits regarding various products. He got a point, though.
He got a case.
Nah, man, he lucky.
He got a case. He got a
He
case.
got a case.
Chicken nuggets.
Come on, dog.
Boneless, they're just
Chicken nuggets.
True,
He need a woman.
Nah, that
Right.
too.
Yeah.
But he got a case.
A hybrid.
Never the case that his bookmarks is private.
Yeah.
But his bookmarks probably crazy.
I've been
Oh, man,
bookmarks.
oh, man,
Oh,
oh,
you
man.
know they
You see,
are.
the bookmarks is public now, but they not public.
Listen.
Bookmarks can't bookmarks.
Y'all better watch what you done bookmark. No, we all ain't.
I don't bookmark
No, we
nothing.
all ain't.
Get clean it up.
No bookmark
No,
nothing.
we all ain't.
But you can see like
Who
what
bookmarked
No, you
and-
can't, coach.
We're talking about the bookmark. We're talking about the chicken.
Chill out, Weezy. This is way more important.
No,
What the hell you talking about?
You can
Damn,
see
the chicken.
if a picture has been bookmarked.
Ah,
You just can't
okay.
see who bookmarked said stuff.
good.
We're in the clear. We're in the clear.
Gotta get Elon the fuck up out out of here. That's what we got.
Let the alternative Twitter break it down right here. He brought it out to the hey, wait, don't panic, y'all. Let me tell you how this works. I didn't see that.
But back to the Chicago
Did all the
football
research
thing.
to make sure that he was in the clip.
Elon, that's about it for you, buddy.
You getting a little too much dip on your chip there.
Way
Elon.
too much.
But back to the Chicago football fan, he has a damn point.
Yeah.
Because I put up a poll and people voted for bone swings.
You know why? Because people they lazy.
Bro,
Those people need prayer.
They lazy.
Yeah.
flats or drums?
Don't matter.
No, I'm saying pick one. You gotta pick one. I know you don't care. And have y'all seen Weezy eat chicken wings? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
What? What's wrong with you? I go drums over flats.
I know y'all lady love you.
Drums.
No, drums.
Coach, let him say it first.
I already knew he was
He
gonna
already-
ask.
What you got?
What you
Drums.
mean?
Drums.
Drums as well.
Give me drums. Yeah, give me
Yeah.
drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole flats thing. That's just
That's the hookah crowd.
yeah. Just
It
that's
is.
a,
Yeah.
yeah.
10 piece all
That's something
flat.
just
It
started,
is.
bro.
You
That's
right.
just,
Hookah. Yeah,
somebody
right.
ran off with it. That's all that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Chicago, man, you got a good point. I see you. If people like you, man, listen. Yeah, all heroes don't wear capes, dog.
Put that search history out there, though. Search history.
Search is nuts. You guys ready to get started
Oh,
first half?
man.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted.
You sound like you're the price
Are
is
you
right
ready?
though.
Want to do it again?
Now do your thing.
Nah, we are. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
It's your man, Coach Lock.
Lock, where can they find you at on social media, my brother?
Man, nothing has changed. It's Lock _the_ great. It's THA. Get at me.
Yeah. Jeff.
I'm Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Weeks.
I'm FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla.
My boy got that. 460 episodes later, you got that, my boy. You got that.
I've been about 100 in.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, ain't 100. It's about 30. Come on.
30.
Yeah, 30, 40. You can't
Nah,
leave me, bro. I don't leave you.
I've been doing that before the pandemic, man.
That's nah.
That's cap.
Nah. That's
Yo,
That's cap.
cap.
That's cap. Before the
Cap.
pandemic, Weezy? Bro, that's 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah, that's cap. You
since we've been in here, bro.
Oh, that's cap. Oh, that's cap.
Since we've been in here.
No. Oh, okay.
Nah.
Shut the fuck up.
Hell no, Jeff. Hell no, Jeff.
Let the tape prove me wrong. But since we've been in here,
What I was about to say is he's hit more than he's missed.
since we've
That's
been
what he said.
That's what I'm saying.
But that ain't what he said.
since we've been in here in the new studio.
You ain't. So you saying you ain't never messed it up since we've been in the studio?
I'm not saying never,
He said
but he said I'm 30 shows in.
I ain't more than 30.
It's more than 30, but you got Carl. Carl can get you out of jail.
I know. I don't need money.
Carl got the keys.
I don't need a lawyer for that one.
Yeah.
No, since we've been in here, I've been solid.
He ain't even want to say that. Hey, I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. The bookmarks are there. Yeah, the bookmarks are there. Yeah. They're there. They living.
All right.
The cameraman, you gonna give out your Twitter handle? Nah. Okay. All right. Let's kick let's kick the first half off with some NFL talk, guys. The number 1 overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft is now attached to a new team. The Chicago Bears trade the first overall pick to the Carolina Panthers. It marked the 13th time the number 1 overall pick has been traded in NFL history. The first instance since 2016 when the Rams traded up and got Jared Goff. Now, there are reports that the Panthers could trade down from the top spot in the draft. Weezy, talk to me. What will the Panthers do with this number 1 overall pick?
It's definitely gonna be a quarterback. My reps tell me
Sources.
that Bryce Young is looking good for the Panthers. That's true. And people looking at Bryce Young because he's little. But
He's
Bryce,
a wee little man.
yeah, but he's Houdini, man. He played in the SEC. I've seen him personally put Bam on his back for a couple games. Personally do it. For Bryce Young?
We'll talk about that on the show.
Drew Brees, something like that?
Yeah. You let it go already. Talk to me, Coach. Give me your ideas, man. Give me your ideas. What
Oh,
you
okay. I
gonna
thought you said so much. They're gonna keep this pick, and I think they're gonna take CJ Stroud. Yeah. You know, he checks every box you want. He's an ideal size for a quarterback at 6'3". He's accurate. You know, he completed 69% of his passes. He was productive, throwing touchdowns, making the right plays. Now, I know some people say he played Ohio State. Ohio State always has a quarterback like that, but I think this guy will be legit. And I think the one thing that will hurt Bryce Young will be his height.
Okay. Jeff?
All right. You trade up. If you're the Panthers, you make this trade because you want one person and one person only. It's CJ Stroud. That's who you trade up to get. I know Anthony AR-15, as he's affectionately called here at the Full Sport Press. He wowed everyone, me included, with his combine results. But he's a project. Carolina needs a player right now.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Stroud is a player right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
You don't think Bryce Young is a player right now?
In the right scenario, I could put CJ Stroud anywhere.
I think
That's
ultimately
Go ahead.
that the best quarterback in the draft is CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Like that's been my test from day one. Now, as far as long term goes up with a lot of different stuff, but I don't think the Panthers would trade. I think they'll go with Anthony Richardson from the University of Florida. You'll go number 1 overall. You don't trade up to get Bryce Young. No disrespect to Bryce Young. And you don't trade up to get C.J. Stroud. No disrespect to C.J. Stroud. But I think David Tepper, the GM, owner, he does a little bit of everything for the Panthers. I think he's enamored with Cam Newton. And if you can get Cam Newton again, because they've been looking for a quarterback since Cam Newton walked out that door.
Yeah.
They tried to bring him back. They had 6 different quarterbacks since Cam left.
Yeah.
And that's
Including
including Cam. Yeah. So you bring in Frank Reich, who has a track record of mentoring young quarterbacks. This is the guy that you mentor. You don't trade up to mentor C.J. Stroud because he's already ready. He's ready to play day one. But Anthony Richardson, if all goes well, he could be like a phenomenal talent, just like Cam Newton. You up. Yeah, you got it, brother.
So, from what you just explained, from your point of view is, if CJ Stroud is ready, why wouldn't they get him?
He's the player.
Well, because you bring in Andy Dalton. Why would you bring in Andy Dalton? He's going to be that's a bridge quarterback.
Well, just a backup.
No, he's a bridge quarterback. Andy Dalton is not he's a pseudo starter. Sam Darnold is a pseudo starter.
Yeah, but you can beat out if CJ Stroud's ready, you can beat him out in training camp.
Justin Fields didn't.
I don't know.
Justin Fields didn't.
I think the Bears kind of didn't want Justin Fields out there.
But I'm saying a coach could say, all right, man, we can start CJ Stroud over Andy Dalton.
Just saying, it could be life altering. You bring in a guy that could be a generational talent like Anthony Richardson. Yeah, I'm saying
if he was a Seminole, would you be saying that?
Yeah, I say that all the time.
You didn't get high on Anthony Richardson.
No, I've always said that Anthony Richardson is a project quarterback. I just said he needed another year of Florida.
No love for the Kentucky kid.
Will Levis is going to be a bust. He's trash. Yeah,
I don't think he's trash.
Yeah, there's 6'5", 240. They're the exact same height, and he's faster than him. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, I mean, I think if Anthony Richardson comes back another year at Florida, he will be up for the Heisman. He was up for the Heisman when he was at Florida on a bad year. He was up for a Heisman. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the NBA. Whew, you guys spoke on John Morant last week. Okay, he actually checked himself into counseling this week for a few days, 72 hours, 48 hours, depending on who you ask, and later met with Adam Silver to express his change of heart and how he's matured in his 48 hours, 72 hours, so depending on who you ask, and about his future in the NBA. That future has been determined. The meeting led to an 8-game suspension without pay for the Memphis Grizzlies superstar, Coach Locke.
Star. He's a star.
Got his own signature shoe.
Yeah.
All-star. His contract depends on him being all-NBA.
Okay.
That's a superstar.
Yeah, so was Darren Williams. He did the same exact thing.
Oh man. Nah, I'm tell you who John Morant ain't is Darren Williams. I tell you who Darren Williams wish he was ever, John Morant.
I'm telling you. It's the same thing.
Let's just
it's the same thing.
John Morant's a superstar, Jay.
He's a star.
He's a superstar.
He's a star.
But John Morant is box office. People come to
that don't
see
make you
John
a superstar.
Morant. They ain't come to see Devin Dan Booker. How about that? Let's just go ahead and do it. Since he want to play, they're not coming to see Devin Dan Booker. If Devin Booker's going to play in the Hawks, they're not going to see Phoenix Suns play. If Ja is going to see the Hawks in Atlanta, you're going to see Ja play. That's a superstar.
Shoe is coming out in a couple of months.
I guarantee Ja outsells. We can bet whatever you want to bet. Ja outsells
Well,
Devin
because
Booker. Ja outsells Devin Booker.
He's more flashier, bro. That don't make you better. That don't make you more of a superstar.
Ja outsells Devin
He's the
Booker.
best in his position.
Ja
Ja ain't even the best.
Ja
in
have
his
more
position.
votes than him in the All-Star
Is Ja
game.
Morant the best point guard in the NBA?
No, Steph Curry's still there.
You base superstar simply off play on the court or off the court? 'Cause off the court, Ja took a hit, but on the court,
Ja Morant will never be the same. Go ahead, coach.
Ja Morant will outsell Devin Booker's shoe. Ja Morant has more All-Star votes than him. Period.
Lonzo Ball has a lot of
LaMelo
shoes,
Ball.
bro.
LaMelo Ball is Puma.
Yeah,
LaMelo Ball's a superstar.
See, you see what I'm saying?
I'm just playing. I'm
see what I'm
joking. I'm joking. But he's one of the most popular players in the league. Guaranteed that. Guaranteed. He's one of the most popular players in the league. You gotta get your own damn signature shoe. He has a signature shoe. He has a PE.
I was with you, Jeff, but you was joking, so you was good. You was good.
Not yet. He will be though.
This is a big deal for Ja, man. They gave him the 8 games. The good thing about the 8 games they gave him, though, was that they allowed him to use the games he's already missed to count toward those 8 games. This is one of those things where we'll see if it worked as the future goes on. I hope he's learned from this, like I mentioned last week. He did his interview with Jalen Rose, said he has learned from it. Well, we know he's going to say that. He's not going to get interviewed and say, no, I didn't learn from it. But I hope he does, man. He's a kid, made a mistake. He's a superstar, though. He's a superstar.
Absolutely.
no, I agree with everything Coach just said. It's hard to say he's not a superstar. Did he make a bad mistake? Absolutely. Will he bounce back? God, I hope so. I'm not gonna say he never be the same, as my co-host said, but I hope he bounce back.
Yeah. So the NBA invests a lot of money in a lot of guys, a couple of guys. And one of those guys is Ja Morant. So they need to rehab that image as fast as they can. That's why it was only 8 games. And you got to do it quick because you got to get him back out on the court so everybody can be reminded just how good he is. Like, he's the face of the league as far as the young guys. It's him. I said this last week. Luka, Jason Tatum. Under 25, those are the guys. Then you go 25 to 30, it's Devin Booker, De'Aaron Fox, a couple of other guys, But if you just look at the Grizzlies, they're leaving road cities like Miami immediately after the game to kind of curb nighttime activities, is what they say. So he isn't the first person, though, to do something wrong. Like, he's keeping the wrong company, man. He has to figure that out. I think he'll do that. But just imagine what we were doing at 23. All of us. I know for sure. I just wasn't doing things that my mom necessarily would be excited to hear about on national
Speak
TV.
for your damn self.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That one bed, one side without the window
Quick.
Jeez.
Thank God there wasn't no social media around.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure. I mean,
sure.
he just had to go up in front of all of us. So, me saying that he won't be the same, he'll still play at a high level. But I think as far as investing in him like the NBA has done, they'll spend some of that money on Victor Wembanyama and Scoot Henderson and other guys coming up. It won't be as much invested in Ja Morant like it was. Because, you're cool with seeing the dreads and the tattoos and him drinking and stuff until it gets to a point where a gun is involved. Once you bring in a gun, the optics go out the window.
Once he dunk on somebody, he right back.
I think it depends on how successful they are as far as wins. If Ja Morant goes and plays in the finals, he'll get all those right back. Now, if he stays right where they are, first round exit, second round, he may not be able to get back to the level. But if the Grizzlies go to the NBA Finals this year and he plays well, I'll let it start to come back.
As of right now, that release date hasn't changed on that shoe.
It was supposed to come out March 1st, yeah.
Oh, no, it pushed back to April before all this happened anyway.
That's not true.
I guarantee.
I'm
got
telling you.
I know
the shoe came. It was supposed to come out in March before all this. You know why? They knew what was about to happen. Nike ain't stupid, but
the original date was April though. When they premiered them in the All-Star game, the pink. Anyway, I'll just move past it. I'll move past it. What I'm saying is, if they still air that Nike commercial, the original Nike commercial is supposed to go with it, with those shoes. If it still come out like it normally did, this is business as usual. He's got.
So these white kids, right, that are following Ja Morant, you think their parents are gonna allow them to wear Ja Morant shoes? And can I
answer that? Can I answer that with a question? I normally like to do this. Can I answer? You and I are old enough to remember Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
This is Allen Iverson 2.0.
No, Allen Iverson ain't never had no gun.
Allen Iverson. Now, I'm an Allen Iverson guy. Allen Iverson came into the league leaving prison, leaving jail.
Bro, it was a bar fight
which he was wrong for, which he shouldn't have been in jail for. But Allen Iverson came to the league leaving jail.
It was a fight in a bowling alley. He went to college for a year.
I understand.
He had a whole year of rehabilitation.
But that all was a part of the Allen Iverson package. What I'm saying is those kids you're talking about, they're not leaving just yet. Because one dunk, he's right back.
Now, granted, black kids totally different. We have cousins and uncles and stuff that have gotten in trouble. It's totally different, and also white kids. But so we have a little bit longer of a leash to kind of be like, hey, John Morant is okay. But it's a different look that the other people are looking at with that.
If they can forgive Ron Artest and stuff,
they didn't forgive Ron Artest. He was never defensive player of the year after that.
Well, he was never.
He was still in Houston. He led that team all the way to the Western Conference Finals, bro.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying I don't think this has stopped it. The reason why I don't think it stopped it because he didn't get the 50. Sure. He didn't get the full. He got 8 games. And they give him a chance to get back out there to rehabilitate it on the fly. If they would have stopped him and shut him down, then I think he would have been hurt because it hurt his image. But now he got too much investment in it.
Let's leave it alone.
Before we get started with halftime, let's go back to the NFL. The Rams' decision to trade star cornerback Jalen Ramsey to the Miami Dolphins on Sunday marked the end of an era. Not a long one, though, guys. Just 3.5 years. Now with the Rams coming off a disastrous 2022 season, Ramsey becomes the latest hit cap casualty with the Los Angeles Rams to move away from the team and to get under that $224 million salary cap. Jeff, talk to me. Who won this trade, the Rams or the Dolphins?
Man, the Dolphins? The Dolphins, you get a top 7 NFL quarterback. In our top 7 list, he's normally 1-2, right?
He's going to be what?
I said in our top.
He'll be a top 7. Oh, okay. I thought you said it. Man.
What you thought I say?
I don't know what you was finna say, but man.
Huh? What?
No.
He's been number one. I was saying.
No. I thought he was saying with top 7, you was like making it seem like he's not the guy. Because Jalen Ramsey is the guy.
No, he's a seminal. Why would I say that?
He said he's going to be 1 or 2.
Yeah.
He's always in 1 or 2. I can't remember top as in our top 7 list. He's always ranked very high. So you basically gave up a player, a project player for a proven veteran, a Super Bowl contender, and a team that's all in at this point. The Dolphins won this trade.
Mm-hmm. They definitely won this trade, man. I agree. When you can put Xavier Howard on one side and Jalen Ramsey on the other side, you're pretty good at the corner. And then you already have Bradley Chubb at linebacker. So this is just going to take the Dolphins defense to the next level. What's going to be the deciding factor for the final say-so is how healthy can Tua stay. Can they keep him upright? Can he stay away from the concussions? But Miami won his trade because I was praying and hoping that he came to the 49ers.
Yeah. Buffalo didn't make this move. They want a 30th round pick.
I think the Rams want to trade off the field. They want to get rid of the money off the books.
It's a fire sale, isn't it?
Huh?
It's a fire sale.
Yeah, so I think they want to get rid of his contract off the books. But on the field, of course, Miami. So I think it's a wash from my point of view.
I respect that.
Jalen Ramsey's going. Yeah, I'll speak about it more later. But I think this was a wash actually for both parties. That did good.
Yeah. So the Rams were looking to get rid of a big contract and also rebuild. Jalen didn't want to be a part of any of that because he wanted an extension and also playing for a contender. He got his wish at 28 years old. You only get a 3rd round pick for Jalen Ramsey. It's nuts. But a lot of people can't afford that $25 million that the Dolphins gave him. You got to look at it. They lost $13 million when they cut Byron Jones. Mm-hmm. So nobody else, Tre'Davious White is taking up $24 million there. They don't have any money to do that in Buffalo. We decided to go with Javon Hargrave instead of getting a corner. We'll talk about that in a second. But no income tax. He's playing alongside Xavier Howard. They got Javon Holland in the back as a safety. That's a formidable secondary. I think it's the best secondary in the entire NFL right now. Best duo in the entire NFL right now, the cornerback position, man. And people been talking shit about Jalen Ramsey, and I just don't understand why, because he was the top 3 last year. He actually had a better year than he had 2 years ago than he had last year. So he just played for a shitty team last year that weren't trying to win games. And I'm telling you, it's number 1, I think he's the best corner in the league. I think number 2 is Pat Surtain Jr. and then Sauce between those 2 guys. And as far as yeah, as far as the stats wise, Jalen is top 3 within all that. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a good year for him, man. Hope he does well. But that's a lot of money for 24 and a half. And I wish the 49ers had money to do that.
Man, telling you.
That's how you GM. That's how you GM a team right there. That's how you GM a championship contender. You go all in. Shout out to them. Shout out to Miami. That's how you do it.
Actually, I think they do the same thing that
The Rams did.
2 years ago.
Nah, because they just don't have. They
And you
have
still got 2 under rookie deal, right?
yeah, 2 under rookie
Two under
deal.
rookie deal.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
and
that's
then they
something.
trying to see if he's gonna be the long term guy because that 5th-year extension is coming up for him. So yeah, Dolphins, man, that's a tough division. That is the best division in football.
Just like that.
Just like that.
It's nasty.
When I move, you move.
Just
Yeah,
like
that's exactly
that.
what happened. Y'all want Aaron Rodgers?
Yep.
Cool. Let's go get Jalen Ramsey
get it.
load up.
That's right.
Look at you, Buffalo. Ain't did shit.
You guys ready to get started with
Let's do
halftime?
it.
Let's get it.
Now make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, IG, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, and of course, YouTube. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, how do you do that? Just search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime, we are back with Jeff's NBA Power Rankings and his Player of the Week. And something else, ain't it?
League Pass Legend of the Week.
I don't like that one, Jeff.
Yeah. People seem to enjoy it.
Let's hear it.
All right, starting off with the League Pass Legend of the Week, the Houston Rockets. Coming off of a win, beating the mighty Boston Celtics and putting the gas into the Los Angeles Lakers playoff hopes with wins this week. The League Pass Legends are the Houston Rockets. And they're a young team. They're fun to watch.
They out there fouling.
They are fouling. They're young and bouncy, though. They're real young and bouncy, but they are out there touching.
They should run it through Sengun, too. They don't run it through Sengun.
Ass coaching. He don't have no. He don't have.
But they ain't trying to win.
They don't have a true point guard either, though.
That's what
They
they
don't
don't
have a true point guard to know to run it through him.
They got to run through Sengun. Sengun cold. He's the
solid.
best player on their team.
That's arguable. I'm not gonna fight you about that. I'm not
Go
mad
ahead,
at
my
that. Number 5, Memphis Grizzlies. Winners of 3 or 4, and they getting job back. Big Memphis.
Oh, shit now.
They're getting job back.
Yeah, it ain't Big Memphis.
Big Memphis.
Yeah, no.
Number 4, aforementioned Boston Celtics. Jalen Brown still got that mask on. Winners of 3 or 4 as well. Took a tough loss to the Houston Rockets right before recording of this show, but it's still the number 2 team in the East. A little bit of separation right there, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Number 3, Sacramento Kings. Winners of 5 of their last 6. That whole easy first round matchup people talking about, people not afraid to play them in the first round. I think that's kept.
I ain't never heard nobody say
I've
that.
heard that a lot.
Yeah,
That
now
they
they're
are-
talking about the Denver Nuggets.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
But
Them motherfuckers sorry. Them motherfuckers sorry. Sacramento cold though. Light the beam.
yeah,
Light the fucking beam.
Denver clinched already.
Let's go, Fox.
Yeah, shout out to De'Aaron Fox. Shout out to my guy Sabonis.
Bonus going crazy.
Shout out
Malik
to
Monk.
Sabonis.
Shout out to Malik Monk.
Malik Monk said he don't care who over there.
Yeah.
He don't care who on the other side.
Light the fucking beam, dog.
Yeah, shout out to them. Number 2, the Los Angeles Clippers. Winners of 4 straight. 4 straight. Kawhi is playing ball on both sides of the court.
I ain't playing both sides, but he hooping.
He's
playing offense. Like
he's
a
playing
motherfucker.
offense and he's also showing effort on defense. He ain't locking down on defense.
Yeah.
Sober, too.
That mean he ain't playing defense then, Jeff. He's
Nah,
sliding.
nah,
He
effort.
not
My
sliding.
bad again, coach. Effort is enough in the NBA. Into 2023 NBA. If you're showing effort on defense, that is enough.
Where?
You know that.
Mm.
And number 1,
Getting cooked, bro. Ain't no for real good.
Kawhi's getting cooked.
I saw Kawhi get. Woo-hoo. I'll talk to y'all about it.
I also saw him guard a 5. I saw him guard 5s too.
Yeah, I mean, fives in the NBA is Pascal Siakam. So yeah.
But he's guarding them.
Yeah.
That should speak to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That should speak to something. And number 1, the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah,
Winners of
MVP.
6 straight, 7 of the last 8.
Yeah.
Listen, the thing is, it's 3 teams in the East. And this one, right, Philadelphia right now is playing the best out of those 3 between Philadelphia, Milwaukee, and Boston. Right now, Philadelphia is playing the best basketball out of all 3 of those teams. And the reason why is because their player of the week is Joel Embiid. Throughout that 6-game winning streak, he's averaging over 35 a game.
And he playing on the other side. Hell is you talking
I
about?
can't even land.
Yeah.
And as J Ho just mentioned, he's playing on the other side of the ball as well. He had the game where I mentioned earlier that he took the MVP trophy from Jokic on national TV, and I think that's going to hold up. Joel Embiid may be on his way to his first MVP trophy.
Take the smut off my boy Joel's name, man. Put it on Jokic. Sorry ass. He's sorry. He's sorry, coach. He's sorry. Coach, he just out there, coach. He just be out. He stat padding. I seen him throw it off the glass
Jay,
to himself.
I remember time you was flying at Jokic.
I like Jokic.
He ain't sorry, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. I like Jokic, but when he wasn't getting 3 MVPs and shit, man, he don't deserve no damn MVPs. He might deserve one of them. But you losing the first round every time, he's sorry, bro.
That don't mean he's sorry.
Not sorry.
He ain't sorry,
Overrated.
man.
You said Giannis was overrated.
He's not overrated.
Giannis
dog.
definitely overrated.
Oh, come on, man. I'm not going to let you
Can
sit
we go-
here
can we go to the second
on
half?
we're not going to do that, man. We're not going to do that.
Just say he don't deserve the MVP.
I said that.
No,
Don't say
I ain't
sorry.
even talking about him. No, Giannis is not overrated, dog. You got to stop that.
I'm just saying.
You got to
they
stop
open.
that.
Got merch on.
So,
FullSportPressPodcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. Always tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are out.
second half NFL free agency winners and losers for 2023. Before we get started, I am J.O.
It's boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Cameraman, the first week of the 2023 NFL free agency is nearly in the books, guys. The official league year didn't start until Wednesday, but big name deals have been pouring in since Monday. And already a dozen of the top veterans have also found a new home. Now, if you're wondering which teams really hit the ball out of the park after the first wave of activity, we've also identified winners and losers from this first week. We will start things off with the winners. Coach, talk to me. Give me your first winner.
My first winner, man, is Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
We saw what Russell Wilson did last year. It was not his best year. We know that. Some of the problems, though, he didn't have no O-line help. They went out and spent money on the O-line, Jeff. They went and got him. They went and got Mike McGlinchey, 5 years, $87.5. I know.
We need him.
Yeah, I know. Ben Powers, 4 years, $51 million to upgrade their front five. And they get back Garrett Bowles, who was injured last year. So you're going to see a different O-line for the Denver Broncos. And maybe this will be the Broncos that people thought they were going to be when they went and got Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I agree with that. What you got, Joe?
I know I'm hard on them because they're my squad. But I'm gonna get started with the Buffalo Bills.
As a winner?
Yeah, you
Okay.
still need a running back, so that's not that's still a thing. But you restructure that god awful Von Miller contract. You restructure Josh Allen's contract to free up some space for this year to make a move on a running back. You sign back Poyer and you sign back Milano. Those are smart, competent franchise moves right there.
Jeff, that's not. I mean, everybody. You just restructured the contract of everybody. Everybody does that. That wasn't a bad contract.
It was a smart move to do that to free up.
No, but you didn't have it was god awful.
It's a god off contract.
It's
But you
not
did it.
god-awful.
But you did it to do it to free up. You didn't have any space this year.
Two different opinions.
You didn't have any space this year to make any moves.
Joey Bosa restructured his contract. He's one of the best defensive linemen in the league.
Yeah.
You do that so you can get more people.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
You did,
But you can't say it's god awful.
They did it to make moves this year. We didn't have any contract room this year because of that. Because
Get
of that
rid of
contract.
him. Then. Get
We
rid
should.
of him.
We
Get
should.
rid of him. Then.
We should.
That sorry ass defensive line. He the only reason that team was even sacking.
Hey.
They wasn't sacking the fucking quarterback until he got there. That was the reason they
But
didn't
then-
have no.
Okay,
sack.
let's go ahead and say it then. He couldn't finish the fucking year.
Because he got hurt.
Exactly. But that's what happened when you 33 playing every damn snap.
But he had zero. The team had 0 sacks, and then he comes there, and then you actually get
as
to that
great
team.
as he is.
He's sorry.
He can't hold up, Jeff.
The
Huh?
defensive
He can't hold up.
As great as Von Miller
He ain't even
is.
got no defensive line to even talk about.
Who?
And that defensive line didn't sack no goddamn body.
As-
Crazy as hell.
As
That
great as
defensive line
Von,
sorry as
as
hell.
great as Von Miller
That
is.
defensive line sorry as hell.
No, sir.
You want to talk about
No,
a good
sir.
defensive line?
Y'all defense
Come
is
on,
good, but
come on. We
our
got
def-
the best in the league. Come on down there.
Our defense line's not sorry, bro.
Yeah, that shit sorry.
No, sir.
That shit mid.
I mean, you just showing your lack thereof, but it's not sorry.
What I'm saying,
It's not our defense.
One person on to make your defensive line good.
Who you gonna win it with?
Okay, no, real quick.
One
Okay.
person on the-
No,
one
real
person?
quick. Okay, so yeah, this y'all defensive line, right? So y'all got Jeff Simmons, one of the best D tackles, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we can put him with Bosa, right?
No,
Who's
I'm
our
saying
other
as
person?
a unit, and we played last year.
Oh, okay.
We wasn't sorry last year as a
So who's the
unit.
other person?
Huh?
Huh?
We had T.R. Tart last year.
Who?
T.R. Tart.
T.R.
No, everyone was hurt, but as a unit, we played our defense. Our defense line was not sorry.
All I'm saying is don't disrespect Von Miller when he come through like how he come through.
You didn't
The
holler at
defense
him.
is totally
Holler at
different.
him about that.
Yeah, but you was doing all that
Nah,
co-signing over
holler
there.
him about
Talking
that.
oh, he ain't ready.
Holler
And then
him. But you tell me my defense line sorry. Stats don't prove that.
Won 4
Holler
games
him
last
about
year. How
that.
many games y'all win last
Holler
year?
him about that, cuz.
How many games y'all win last year? 7. Y'all went 7-9.
No, yeah,
Yeah, 7.
yeah.
They made the playoff.
No.
No, we didn't make the
We was in
playoffs.
there. We was in there.
Yeah, then you got your ass toe up. You got
Our
your
quarterback.
ass
Our
toe up.
quarterback.
We was injured too. I'm just saying. You want.
Anybody got another winner?
You got to win to pick your winner.
I got a couple of winners.
Yeah, I got nothing but a bunch of winners.
Yeah, me
Go
too.
ahead.
We just went through one. Go
Yeah.
through. You didn't get your first one,
You
Jay.
didn't get one. Nah, Jeff. I mean, go
Ain't
ahead.
nobody gave
Go
one
ahead
yet.
on, Jeff.
Ain't nobody gave one except you.
Yeah, I gave him one.
Coach gave
Where
one.
you been at?
Yeah, you arguing with you. You got my blood pressure
Yeah, I
up.
know. That's what I'm
Go
here for.
go that way. That's
No,
the best
no.
thing for you.
No,
Go that
no,
way.
no,
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 it's
no,
your
no,
time.
no,
Go
That's
that
on
way.
you to give a winner.
It's best y'all go that way right now.
Nah,
I got another
nah,
winner. I got another
I'm
winner.
gonna
It's best y'all go
Nah,
that
he
way.
ain't went yet.
I'm gonna go in a minute. I'm gonna go in a minute.
I'll
Gotta
go
calm
then.
down. Yeah,
I'll
go.
go then.
It's
I'll
best
go
way to
then.
go.
I ain't tripping.
Let me get my water.
Yeah, get your little water.
Way up.
Yeah, I see. I ain't
Way
tripping. I ain't tripping. I'll go first with
Shit.
the Bears. Yeah, so you lose Aaron Rodgers in the division, so that's a good thing. NFC North is wide open now, taking full advantage of that league high salary cap. You go get DJ Moore. Hey, my boy got a target now, alongside the other 2 wide receivers, Chase Claypool. You got guys now, and then on top of that, you go and get Tremaine Edmonds, who is a on again, off again, great middle linebacker, and you get TJ Edwards. So now you have some defense in the middle of the field. And you go get Nate Davis. And I said one person that the Tennessee Titans should not lose is the young guy Nate Davis on the offensive line. And what did they do? They let him walk and go straight to Chicago in the Windy Cities for Justin Fields. So figured out to get you a top left tackle in the first round of the draft, man. It looks good for my guy, Justin Fields. I'm wearing that jersey soon. Where you at now, Weezy? You calm down?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
My first winner was the Cincinnati Bengals. They got a player that's gonna make an immediate impact for an immediate need. Orlando Brown, 4 years, $64 million to suit the offensive line. You know, when I went through this list, I was going for immediate impact player for an immediate need.
Hey, real quick, when you say that, right? Okay. So last year, my bad. The Buffalo Bills got an immediate need, right? And it was immediate impact. It was Von Miller. That's all I'm saying.
Holler him about that, cuz.
He went back to
I'm just telling you. When you attack for immediate what? Impact and immediate need.
Yeah.
There was an impact needed at rushing the damn quarterback. Von Miller did that. There was a top defense in the league. It was, we flying out there. Man, Milano looked totally
He
different.
over there though.
And then,
That ain't got nothing to do with
and
it.
I hate saying that because I don't want to wish.
No, you said it
injuries
day
on-
one.
I
You said it day one.
I never said it.
You said there was a loser when they signed him.
Yeah, because I knew this is the problem.
This
You
is
do.
the second time ever being hurt. First
He's
time,
33.
you know who was
You're asking him to play. Here's what I'm saying. If you bring in my bad, coach. You bring in a player at that age, you should not have to play him every play, every down. He should be a specialist.
That's the position.
Even Aaron Donald, as great as he is, gets subbed out from time to time.
position.
We had Von Miller out there like he was 25. That ain't gonna work.
and it's gonna work. It worked for Bobby Wagner. He was first team All Pro.
That's a different position. That's a middle linebacker. The front four protects the middle linebacker. Jay, you know that. That's how the scheme works.
No, your middle linebacker has to be out there every.
No. I'm not
out
talking
there
about,
every time.
I understand that, but it's different. It's a difference being out there, being protected by your front four, your two DNs and your two tackles. When you're in 4-3, your two DNs and two tackles. Your main role is to protect my middle linebackers. Keep them guards off my linebackers.
No, this is what
That's
I'm saying.
that's what they're there to do.
No, and I get that, but you guys had two guys playing middle linebacker at a high level: Tremaine Edmonds and Matt Milano. Those guys was flying everywhere else.
Milano plays better on the outside though.
That's what I'm. But he was better. He was sideline to sideline.
That's what I say. He plays better on the outside. To me, I understand what you're
Tremaine
saying.
was gone though, right?
And Tremaine,
Gone.
we can pay. We can pay.
Can pay everybody.
Can pay about that 60.
Yeah.
Man,
But talk to me, coach. What you got? Give me another one.
I have guard Chris Lindstrom from the Atlanta Falcons. He got a 5-year, $105 million extension, making him the highest paid guard ever. That's not nothing to sneeze at.
You're
You
not
can
a-
say he's the highest guard paid ever in the NFL, but it also puts him next to Caleb McGarry, who's going to help anchor that Atlanta line. Now, we know they don't have a quarterback, but
Who you protecting?
but that's the thing, NFL. You want to build there, and then the next year when you do get a quarterback, you don't have to worry about him getting hurt because you have the protection already. Because guards, offensive linemen, they don't come a dime a dozen like that. You're gonna get quarterbacks. Now we had a year last year wasn't a bunch of quarterbacks in a draft, but that was an anomaly. That doesn't happen. Like this year, you have 4 or 5 quarterbacks you talk about. So Atlanta's doing the right way by paying them, and he's a winner getting $105 million.
Yep. What you got, Jeff?
I got the bridge quarterback. Your Jimmy G's, your Andy Daltons, some would say Geno Smiths, quarterbacks like that. That are
Baker.
there. Baker as well, because if he makes the roster, shout out to D. Harris, he said he don't think he makes the day one roster in Tampa Bay. That's what he say. He's a Tampa Bay guy since day one, so we'll see. But the quarterbacks like that are there to hold a roster spot for 1 to 3 years until the next guy is ready to take over and lead the team to promised land. So shout out to the bridge quarterback, especially Geno getting the bag.
Yeah, no, for sure. I have the Jets as a winner, no matter the compensation it takes to get Aaron Rodgers. It makes him a legitimate AFC title contender. Needed a fresh start like Tom Brady did in Tampa. And you go to a situation where Nathaniel Hackett, who's fired in Denver, is now your OC again. You know that system all too well. Should get a healthy offensive line that he had in Green Bay. And just like Brett Favre going to the Jets, could be a better situation for him. But I think coming to the AFC East, I would be terrified if I'm a Bills fan, if I'm a Dolphins fan. It gets a little tricky now in the East, but yeah, no, I think the Jets were ultimately a winner.
Wow.
Okay, before we move on, I just got a question. Is anybody in the room concerned that the trade hasn't happened?
Oh, they just it's
Is anybody concerned
gonna
that it
happen.
hasn't happened?
I ain't worried about that.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I ain't worried about
Coach, how about you?
I was a little concerned.
That it hasn't happened yet. Okay.
Because if it's a done deal, then what are we
What
waiting?
are we waiting on? He said he wants to go. Green Bay said they're going to honor it. And
What
Jets
are we
going to be
waiting
with you.
on?
What's going on? Yeah, I'm
Right.
with
So
you, Coach.
something is going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but I have been like,
What's
what we doing?
Yeah, because we
What
talking
doing?
like it's already not you, Jay, but just
I'm
people in general
Yeah.
have kind of act like this has already happened and it has not happened. It hasn't even been proposed yet.
Yeah, they just want too much for him, and they know you can't get too much for him, so they'll settle and they'll figure it out. But whatever that price is, you got to pay for it because everybody's excited. He'll be there.
Okay.
Yo, what you got, Weezy?
I went with the Giants on this one.
Okay,
The Giants signing Darren Waller.
okay, yeah, I like that. That's true.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna help. He's gonna help Danny Dimes out. First of all, when Darren Waller walks on the field, he's a matchup problem anywhere on the field. And Daniel Jones is
Sorry.
Well, I wouldn't say sorry, but well, I mean, let's say sorry.
Okay.
He can throw a 10-yard route to Darren Waller.
Dan Waller open right now, y'all.
Especially, I mean, he's a possession receiver for that. He's a possession receiver for Danny Dimes.
You know what worries me about him now? Granted, it's a Brian Daboll offense now, but Evan Ingram was just as open as Darren Waller, and he couldn't get the ball to Evan Ingram. That's the only thing that terrifies me. But Brian Daboll get you open because
that's a whole new regime.
Whole different offense. I agree.
I mean, he unlocked Dawson Knox before he left.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Darren Waller should be
He's
more
better
talented than
him.
Dawson.
Yeah, he
Knox.
should be.
Should
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. My next winner is the Bengals, man. I think Weezy, you talked about the Bengals. They knew some losses were coming. You lose 2 starters in Jesse Bates, Von Bell. You also lose some complimentary pieces, Samaj P. Ryan, Hayden Hurst. But then you go get that old tackle that you need because every year we say, oh, man, what's my guy's name? Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow gets some help, we can get to a situation, man, they can win a title. And nobody ever blocks for this guy. And then you go get a big left tackle to help him out. You got to be excited if you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan, blocking that blind side, man. After you lose both of your starting safeties, it softens the blow a little bit. Yep. Another winner.
I got the Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
You go get Miles Sanders. I mean, you did what you traded. We talked about the first round, traded for the first pick. We talked about that. But you sign Miles Sanders. You pick up Hayden Hurst at tight end. You pick up Von Bell and strong safety. You also get Shy Tuttle and Deshaun Williams on your front. Your defense is locked down. Your defense is taken care of right now already. Now you just got to go draft well for your QB and get you a weapon. NFC South is wide open.
Yeah.
Brady's gone.
Yeah.
Atlanta, for some reason, doesn't want Lamar Jackson. And the Saints gave Derek Carr a bag.
Yeah.
So if you the Panthers, you look at that like we were right there last year with that makeshift team we put together last year. We were right there. We got our coach. We're going to draft our quarterback. We're back in the fight that quick.
Is that the worst conference? I mean, the worst division?
AFC South on 9-1.
Like I said,
Titans,
is that
Jacksonville,
the Houston?
Houston's bad.
Houston's bad.
Houston's very
It
bad.
depends on
Colts, bad too.
Yeah.
Coach could be very bad this year.
Titans gonna be really bad.
If the Titans go
Listen.
fire sale, Titans are going to be bad.
Tampa gonna be bad though, because Baker's your starting.
But Tampa got
quarterback.
too much though.
Cal Trask might end up being the starting.
what are the
quarterback
Colts? What are the Colts telling Lamar Jackson?
They're back in the
there.
shot, back in the fight.
They
Back
back
in
in
the
the
fight.
fight. They got to fight his chance.
Yeah.
But Saints,
Saints
are the clear favorite of
right
that
now.
division.
Right now, yeah.
Panthers sorry.
Panthers could be
sorry.
better. Panthers might surprise you though.
Falcons sorry.
Falcons are incomparable right now. I don't know.
Falcons are
I don't know what they're doing.
very sorry.
I like the Falcons coach, man.
Yeah. That's your all.
The thing about it, they got your man's Pitts. They got Drake London on the outside. They got the other kid. I forget his name. And you got the draft picks and the cap space to sign Lamar. What are you waiting on?
They ain't got a quarterback though.
That's what I'm saying. You got the cap space and the picks to get Lamar. What are you waiting on?
Go ahead, Coach Lynn.
That's my winner.
Yeah.
Desmond Riddler.
Yeah.
He's a leader.
He's a leader.
He's sorry though.
But this is his chance to prove people wrong because, like I just talked about, they signed all those linemen.
Yeah.
They did bring in Washington Commanders quarterback Tyler Heineke, but Heineke's already come out and said himself that I'm the backup. Yeah. This is Desmond Riddler's team. So
he's a contingency plan.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect opportunity for Desmond Riddler to show he can be the quarterback that some people thought he would be because Atlanta has the weapons. They have the weapons.
They got the weapons.
They have the offensive line now.
They do.
So
they got the run game.
This is your chance.
Then you add in Jonnu Smith for blocking. I'd say Arthur Smith going to get all of his guys.
Yeah.
He's going to get all of his guys.
Don't get Cordell Patterson, the Swiss Army knife.
Exactly.
David who?
David Long.
Nah, the Dolphins got him. And then they stole the defensive coordinator away from the Saints. So, yeah, man. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, shout out to Falcons.
Dolphins got him.
Moving on to the losers.
Yeah. Anybody else have another winner?
I do.
Okay.
Tennessee Titans as a winner.
I need to hear this.
No,
You got to fight.
Come on.
You got to fight. You got to fight.
I want.
Just listen to me.
That's why I said I want to hear it.
Okay. We got Artisan Key. Who? No.
You say Arden Key?
Yeah. From
No,
Jacksonville.
I'm asking who he is.
From Jacksonville.
Keep going, Weezy.
No,
Land the plane.
It's Artisan Key. Defensive end. We had trouble. We just got rid of Bud Dupree. We got a younger guy, 26 years old, who gave us hell last year in that last game. He gave us hell. Sacked the quarterback 4 times.
Okay. From where?
Jacksonville.
Okay, yeah.
Which is in a prove-it year. We signed him to like a minimum deal. He's 26 years old in a prove-it deal. We got the linebacker from 49ers. I forgot.
I know you're talking about.
We got a linebacker from 49ers. He's a backup to what's called, but he's going to start for us to replace David Long. Another guy, young guy, coming from a good defense. The GM knows as a backup. I mean, as a potential starter. We got better.
So let me ask you this: do you think those guys did what they did because of all the help they had on their team? Like the guy coming from Jacksonville, the other side was loaded. The defense was great. You think he's gonna be able to do that by himself?
Yeah. No. I'm not saying he's gonna do that by himself, but we got another guy too to help him out. Landry. We got another guy too. What I'm saying is, the holes that we gave up, we filled those holes for less money with younger guys. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Arden Key ate because of playing opposite Josh Allen. That's all I'm saying.
We have another. When Harold Landry comes back, bro, he can do the same thing.
Go. All right, we'll see. Any other winners before we move on to the losers? All right.
You don't think it's a winner?
Let's go to the losers,
Think that
Coach.
sounds
Talk to me. Give me your first one.
My first loser are the Ravens, man. They placed a lower restricted free agent tender on Tyler Huntley. Now, what this means is that any team can sign him to an offer sheet, and Baltimore has the opportunity to match. But what makes it a loser is if he does sign with another team, they won't get anything for him. So you're losing this guy, and you're getting nothing in return. A guy like Tyler Huntley, if you lose him, you have to be getting something back. A draft pick, another player or something. But if they offer him something and another team, they don't want to match it, he's gone. Now you don't get nothing for him. You got to get something in return for a guy like that.
No.
Tyler Huntley's a starter. To me, Tyler Huntley can start in this league. To me.
And what?
Quarterback.
In the XFL.
He'll kill in the XFL. He'll be the MVP of the XFL today. But he can start.
Give me a quarterback as a starter right now. He better than.
It's a starter right now, Jimmy G.
He's not better.
I take him in the Oakland right now.
Bro, the disrespect shown towards Jimmy G. Boy,
I might take him over Tannehill.
I take him over Tannehill.
Fuck, there it goes.
I ain't gonna lie. He might be better than Tannehill.
I take him over whatever they got in Washington. Whatever they got in Washington right now, he's better than. Whatever they Sam Howell.
Sam Howell better than him though.
No,
Sam Howell better than him.
He's not better than Tyler Heineke.
Go ahead,
Purdy's
Jeff.
a starter.
Yeah,
He started for us.
he ain't no
wasn't a
starter.
I was like, he's not
not
considered.
a
He's not better than
starter.
He
Trey.
can't throw to that window right
Yeah.
here. He can't throw it to that door.
Started
right
what
there.
team?
Who can't?
Purdy.
Who?
Purdy's shoulder.
Is he
messed up.
better?
He hurt right now.
He is UC, but I'm saying he can't throw to that door.
As of right now, he better than whatever the Jets got.
Jeff, talk to me. Give me a loser.
Okay, my loser. Speaking of the Washington Commandos, is the Washington Commandos. You signed Jacoby Brissett. You still think Sam Howell is the guy.
Sam Howell, the guy.
You still, for some reason, think Sam Howell is the guy. The thing is, you're wasting away Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, and the other kid at the tight end. I'm sorry, the other wide receiver. You got a running game. You got that defensive line that you drafted so well. All you have to do is pick a quarterback with more than a pulse. Obviously, you need more than a pulse because Wentz had a pulse. That was bad. Tyler Haneke, no matter how much we love his story, love what he does, he's not a starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is right there.
They can't get it.
You got the draft picks to do it. Make it work.
They can't do
You
it.
got to make it work.
Dang.
Or go get Tyler Huntley. One of the two. One or two. Because whatever you get, that's my man. Tyler Huntley
That's
is
your
my
man.
man. It's my man. I'm telling you right now, he can start in the NFL right now for at least 5 teams.
So we playing Madden tomorrow. You getting him instead of Josh Allen?
I got him on my team right now in the franchise. Well, no, not over Josh Allen. No,
Tyler
I ain't-
Huntley,
nah, I ain't
he
crazy.
guy.
I ain't crazy. I ain't crazy. Nah.
Right.
Yeah. I got Tyler Huntley on my man team right now. Push him up to 88.
Yeah, there's a little juice to that. And you put a little touch-up paint on that. Cap ass Nick.
No, I didn't know that. No, hold on. Wait. What were you talking about? Wait.
Man, my loser is the Eagles, guys.
Oh, shit. I'm going to cheat.
They are prepared to lose several veterans from the NFC Championship team with a bank-breaking contract that's coming up.
That's how your
With
team
the
be so
Jalen
cold.
Hurts.
That's how your team be so cold. The man league.
You can't do it.
Oh, you done told yourself, cameraman.
Nah, fuck that. You can't do it when it's a full franchise. You can't
Okay.
edit. You can't
Okay.
edit. You
Okay.
can't edit during that. The Eagles are prepared to lose several free agents. They drafted some future starters: Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Cam Jurgens. So it's time for those guys to step up. Here's the thing, though: it's a lot of pressure for young guys that hadn't really played meaningful minutes. So offensively, they couldn't keep both Jason Kelsey and Isaac Samalo. You're hoping to run it back this year, but you're missing some major pieces in T.J. Edwards. You probably lose Chauncey Gardner-Johnson unless he comes back on a super friendly, team-friendly contract. So you got to pay Jalen Hurts. I wouldn't pay Jalen Hurts. I think I think you can go in there and you could get Tyler, what's my boy name? Tyus Jones. There's a Tyus Jones out there for Jalen Hurts. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying with that. I'm leaving. Yeah. Oh, Jalen Hurts? Yeah. No,
That
for
man
sure.
went to the damn Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm saying if there's, I think that. Listen, me personally, I ain't listen. Said first off, I watched him play. He didn't play that good. He played good in that last game because you know what? He was 100% healthy. Nah, he was healthy the weeks before that. Me personally, he's not my quarterback. I think Justin Fields is a better quarterback than him.
But you don't think he's sorry?
What about Tua?
I think Tua's better than him. If you look at Tua's numbers, they have similar numbers. If you look at the numbers, he just don't have he's not running quarterback.
Started to the NFL.
What are you talking about? But like, what? Man, I'm not even. But so like, I don't think he's just a running quarterback. He's he's a running back. So that's why you get rid of Miles Sanders because he's a running back. Anybody got another loser?
Go ahead, Jeff. You got it.
Jeff, I'm Weezy.
You ain't had one yet, Weezy?
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead.
I agree with you on the Eagles.
He's sorry, ain't he?
No, I don't say he's sorry. I'm saying the Eagles act like they won a Super Bowl. Usually you let all your players go after you win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they didn't win shit.
They act like they won a Super Bowl. I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah, they got to pay dude.
Yeah,
So,
but
Rent due.
one of my losers is the Patriots, man.
Yeah, that's my next one.
Yeah, if you go out there and get players, get a star. They need a star in
wasn't
for
no
the
stars
Patriots.
available though.
But they had money.
To get who?
They can go get a trade for a D-Hop or something. They need a player.
They trying to trade for him.
They need a player. I
I
mean,
don't want to go there and play in that shit. Mac Jones.
I'm just saying
like that.
to get Juju and Gesicki.
Gesicki's a Belichick guy though.
Yeah, but that doesn't say, all right, shoot, hey, that don't make me. Gesicki, he can be guarded.
Well,
Who could they have gotten to make you say that?
Well, I'll say this too before you answer that. The thing about Gesicki though is he was playing in Miami with that scheme that wasn't tight end friendly. They wanted the tight end to block more, so I think he will get more yardage in New England that he did in Miami with that new quarter they got in Miami. However, the Juju Smith move, if you're gonna give Juju $25 million, you could have gave Jacoby Myers at 30. Jacoby Myers is younger and less injury prone than Juju. You could have got younger and better for 30 instead of going to give him 25.
I would like to see them go get Miles Sanders or something. Like get somebody with some kind of.
They got running backs though.
They okay,
They ain't never really paid for running backs there.
right?
Yeah. Always older guys or
That's
younger
one of my
guys.
losers. Yeah, I don't see him as a.
You got coach?
Devontae Adams, man.
Loser.
He's a loser. I know he wish he wouldn't never go to Vegas now. They got rid of him. His quarterback with Derek Carr. And now he's there. They get rid of Waller, so now he doesn't have another weapon to help him out. So he's like, "What am I doing? You send me Jimmy Garoppolo, which he's solid. I mean, I'm
Jimmy
not
got
missing
sold.
him, but he doesn't have anything now. He's like standing in the house, Will Smith by himself. Like
He Wolverine holding a picture of Aaron Rodgers.
yeah, like
I think they trading him.
what are we doing? So Devontae
I
Adams
like
is a
that.
loser as of right now.
I like that.
Yeah,
Trade
I
him,
think
get
they
rid of
trade
him.
He announced it. He, just like, man,
They trade him.
Yeah.
God, I hope he comes to the Titans.
ain't nothing he can do to help y'all. Y'all,
Nah, he open.
who gonna get him to damn? Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Tannehill get if he got AJ Brown the ball, he can get hot.
Yeah,
I mean, he can get
the
Devontae Adams the ball. Yeah,
The disrespect y'all give Tannehill. Y'all like Tannehill.
Nah, he's
was
sorry.
Like a rookie star. Y'all
no,
like,
he's sorry.
horrible.
He's sorry. You got a loser, Jeff.
That's funny. So I gave Buffalo a winner.
Oh, come on, Joe.
All right, I'll skip that one. I'll skip the Patriots. I'll go to the Titans.
True.
Here's the thing about the Titans. It's not that they are a loser in a way of there's nothing they can do. I think they are making a bad decision by holding on to their little spades. They got a big spade. They got the big joker. They got the little joker with Derrick Henry. They're holding on to that, and the big joker's still out there. If I'm the Titans, this would have been a fire sale already. If Kevin Byard already wants to go, you can move all these pieces and get younger.
Kevin Byard doesn't want to go.
Just announced before we record. Just announced before we record. He wants out.
I don't blame him. Shit.
So
What did he say? I didn't see that.
He wants out.
He wants out.
He wants out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
Literally.
Nobody told me that.
So if KB wants out, you got to give your quarterback $30 million. He doesn't have a weapon to throw to. We hope Treylon Burks can become something. But at the end of the day, I think to me, they're holding on to their little spades in the little joker with Derrick Henry where they could trade or cut and move on and tank for Caleb Williams from USC.
The only
Get your quarterback of
person,
the future.
He
bro,
acted like Kevin Byard
KB,
like 2-3 weeks. That's just breaking news.
you can't even hear it, bro.
No,
Like, you're not
I'm speaking out my head. I'm mad. That's okay. I'm sorry. I
So
just said that.
with Kevin Byard, he's been the only person in secondary for the last 3 years. He mad. I would want to be in a situation where my talents are being used the right way. Kevin Byard's been the only show in town for the last 5 years. He was all pro 5 years ago. Sorry.
So that's
Corner's been
that's all I'm
sorry.
saying. The Titans-
Adoree was good. That was the first problem. They let Adoree go.
The Titans have
He's been hurt
players.
with us.
The Titans have some players. I just think that they need to make up their mind if they're going to try to be middle of the road this year or if they're going to completely gut it. If I'm them, I would completely gut it and start over from scratch because you got pieces that people will want
Yeah.
to help you out in the future.
And we know what scratch is.
Yeah. All the way over there. My next loser, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. The days when running backs signed massive extensions, it's over with, guys. Jamal Williams, who led the NFL in rushing touchdowns, he only got $12 million to go to the Saints and be a backup. Got James Robinson signed a 2-year deal worth $8 million to sign with the Patriots. Miles Sanders got less than that, a year to go be the pseudo replacement for C-Mac. So you go and look, man. The wide receivers are plenty coming into the draft this year. So Jacoby Myers is still a limited top prize. Tight ends, Dalton Schultz, straight up situation where the tight ends in the draft are just better than the available options, man. It's been a rough free agency for running back, wide receivers, and tight ends.
Yeah, it's rough for him.
My other loser is what?
No, you say it's okay. KB gone. You know it's. Ooh, them four wins looking good, cameraman.
We're gonna win more than 4 games. Sir.
Without KB, that's the only show in the secondary. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
We won more than 4 last year with him there.
He's not going to be there. That's what he's saying.
No, our secondary wasn't nothing last year, bro.
But he was there at least.
That's why he wants to leave, man. He's the
I
only
understand
show
that,
in
but
town.
by him leaving, it's not.
Go ahead. Give me
Chill, bro. Chill.
Who's your loser?
God damn. Where my wall at?
You just ain't got another loser.
I do got another loser. My other loser is
You got to wait. Now go.
my other loser is the Chargers right now. I don't think signing the linebacker from Minnesota is an immediate impact.
Anthony Barr? They signed Anthony Barr?
No, the other one.
Lance Kendricks?
Yeah. Yeah, Kendricks.
That ain't enough. He
No,
old as hell.
yeah.
He old as hell. Yeah. Kendricks is good though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
But I don't.
He's good though.
I just don't think it's enough. I don't think it's an immediate impact for him.
He a West Coast guy too.
Yeah, and then Austin Eckler asking for a trade. So
That's not good.
it's
That's not good. Yeah. They can't pay him. Because you know why? They're going to have to pay Herbert in a couple of years.
Yeah,
He's
that's why I got him losing.
Yeah. Like,
That's why I got him as a loser.
yeah.
He said he's sorry. That's cruel. That's tough.
Y'all
Y'all got to show me this.
shit ain't Ralph.
Y'all got to show me this KB shit.
That shit ain't Ralph, though.
I haven't
Your
seen
head
it.
is busted with that KB shit.
That shit, yeah, KB was the last show in time.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yes.
I got to see that. I
Anybody
don't
else got
believe that.
another loser?
I got one more.
Yeah, talk to me.
Odell Beckham.
Let's talk about it. Me and you, coach. Let's go.
Odell
that's on my
Beckham is
list,
a
too.
loser because there's no question about the kid's talent.
Yeah.
We know he's one of the best wide receivers left. We know that.
He was the top guy.
But as long as you're asking for $20 million, nobody's going to give you that.
Sure.
Go ahead and lower that amount, and you will be picked up immediately. And then if you are that guy, you can show it.
Yep.
But nobody's going to give you $20 million coming off the injury you had when you haven't played.
The Ravens want him. The Jets want him. The Chiefs want him.
Like,
go
come
in,
on.
bro. Those are all teams that you can shine.
And be a contender.
Especially with the Chiefs. Him with
Right.
the Chiefs is crazy.
Oh, my-
I take $5 million just like Juju did
And
go there
kill.
and go crazy.
I know what he's doing though.
I know what he's doing.
I
He's
know
trying
that-
to secure that money.
Yeah, he's trying to
it's
secure that-
about over with.
Yeah, it's about over, and he know he's injury prone.
Because it's about over with.
And that's why he's. But see,
But he's not gonna get
you're going to go
he
from.
ain't gonna get no 20 a year.
You're not going to get nothing. Because nobody's going to give
He's
you
gonna-
this
he's
until you
he's
go
gonna end up
down.
wait till the season start and sign him somewhere.
Who
later.
the hell would give a person that hasn't played dead ass football without being injured in the last 2 years $20 million a year? Crazy.
Nobody.
Keith Sweat.
Facts.
I knew he was really hurt when Jerry Jones didn't sign him. Jerry Jones signed anybody.
Yeah, and because his records look bad. I'm telling you, man, they did a physical. You saw he can't.
But he
do
looked good in that
Man,
in that
sorry.
workout.
it. Yeah. Keith asked, "Who can love you like me?"
Nobody.
Say, "Who can sex you like me?"
Nobody.
I ain't finna. That's a little too far.
Right.
My mama listen. My mama listen.
What's worse, that or Marvin's room? I'm just saying you can do better.
It's totally different.
Marvin's
Nah,
room.
that's too nasty. That's too very nasty.
Yeah, but it's totally
too
different.
very nasty.
Marvin's room is
Yeah, but he specifically hated Marvin's room.
yeah, it's totally different. Marvin Keith Sack he just horny. He's
asking
freaking.
questions.
Yeah, he freaking.
He just asked you a question.
No.
Drake is telling them.
No. Keith is saying.
They both count on the same
No,
team.
yeah, hell yeah.
No.
Keith
Nah,
is
that's-
saying.
He was talking to her like,
All right,
that's
and I
bedroom
know
talk.
who you done been with.
Right.
I tell you, he ain't
But
me.
who can do it like me?
But Drake
Who
specifically
can give you what you
said,
need?
Man, come on, man.
He specifically
I'm just
said,
saying you can
dog.
do
I'm just saying you can do better.
He ain't necessarily saying sex wise. He's saying, hey, man, you need to be with me. You gotta
It's
drop
hate,
that
it's
chicken.
hate no
It's
matter
hate.
what. It's hate no matter
Yeah,
what.
it's drop the chicken, then roll
Drake
the
said,
winner.
"Fuck that nigga that you."
That's right. That's worse. That's worse.
But Keith
They
Sweat
both
not
hate.
hate.
I ain't never hated like
Keith Sweat is
that.
Keith Sweat
I
is
can't
sex.
believe y'all let that Marvin room
bedroom
get off
talk,
like
bro.
that.
That's bedroom talk.
I can't believe y'all let Marvin's room get off like that. That's hate.
That's classic.
That's
It's a
hate.
hell of a song though.
That's just hate.
It's a song. I mean, he's saying what niggas never would never
You
say.
getting too comfortable.
Right. Mom's is listening.
It's a hell of a song, bro.
It's a great song, but
Mom's is listening. Sorry, moms.
Hey, Mom,
Yeah.
sorry.
I guess.
Yeah.
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 All right, guys, and that is another episode of Full Sport Press
we
Podcast.
do a party.
He went back to it.
Go ahead.
We're trying to close it out,
Now
dog.
finish your song. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm good.
What
I
you
won't
want?
better stop. I
Nah,
won't
yeah,
better
that's what I'm
stop.
saying. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah,
Get it right.
No, go ahead.
No, do your thing. Mom, watch him.
No.
Nah, do it good.
Nah,
Do it
hey,
good.
why did you touch me, bro? Why did you touch me? You stopped me when I was talking to sing. So go ahead and sing that. Now when the lights on, yeah.
Nah,
go.
I'm good.
No. You stopped all that. Go ahead.
I'm good, cuz. He got it.
Come
Look.
to the rose.
Nah, we
Bitch, it's in
good.
my old phone.
It's in my own phone.
Yeah.
I've been
You
in this
ain't got
club
time.
too long.
Yeah. Where you going? What happened to the girls?
Nah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
tweet us with questions.
Please.
Yeah, let me get the hell out of
Please.
here. Get
Please.
incriminating. Get
Please.
incriminating.
Yes.
Woo. Yeah. You ain't know what the lights on. You got
Yeah, I'm
shook.
good.
Oh my God, Mama! I tried, Mama. I tried. I tried to get us out of there, Mama.
I did good.
Mama, I tried to get us out of there because I could see it was going downhill. I could see it.
I thought it was gonna be you, Coach.
Why you thought it was gonna be me?
Now, coach ain't gonna let it roll like that.
Nah.
Now tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't look at me like that, Jeff. Like Carl Winslow when Eddie would do some bullshit.
You just let it ride.
Get the comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate, subscribe, and more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Coach.
Get a drummer song.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, bro.
Cameraman, the Revolution will be podcasted. We
Are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.